We are the city kissed by the sun, the afterglow of golden peaks situated on ancestral homelands of indigenous peoples. There is a smile only we know when the sunrise gilds Tava in a bath of sweet molten gold, or when sugar-dusted peaks are stamped against a sky so blue it makes the ocean weep. Humbled at the foot of giant formations and gods etched in red rocks, we are the biggest small town in the shadow of the valley. Transplants and locals all know our universal truth, that as long as you can see the mountains, you are never really lost. The West burrows under our skin through fresh air, sweet rains, and mountain trails, pulling us towards the heart of the city, the same way sunflowers turn towards each other in times of darkness. Our sunlight, our bodies outshine sundown tyranny as a proclamation of our resilience. The revolution of our identities defies a system once aimed to suppress us. Our connection to each other generates a joy obscuring the misconceptions of our town. We are an affirmation of our ancestors and a declaration of hope for future generations. Colorado Springs ignites and tends to the fire in us to live authentically. It has given us the language to name ourselves and our identities. I promise, the community you are looking for is looking just as hard for you. Counter to what the outsiders think, we are and have always been a part of our history. We are all the wonders of Colorado, all at once. The divine beauty of Bear Creek Park in the early morning before dogs and humans wake. The vibrant vibrations of multicultural celebrations turning Tejon into a portal of diversity. It's the thump of bass bellowing out of dozens of lowriders on Academy. After a show, an open mic, or an exhibit lets out and the party refuses to take its bow and it encores in the parking lot. The electric convergence of humanity in Acacia Park. It is the smile of an elder running up the incline twice before most of us have even reached the false peak. It's the whisper of ghost stories shared on Gold Camp Road. It's the elevating the consciousness with higher education. It's the collective, creative, whimsical, rebellious weirdos making human the art process with upside-down eggs skiing on buildings. However you got here, generations of locals stationed on base or convinced to stay by the beauty of the Rockies, we all belong here. We give more than we take and embody goodness. We are nothing short of extraordinary when we hold open the door for others as an invitation to add another ray to this sun-kissed town. Sankofa tells us to go back and get it, to reach into the past and celebrate the Conejos and Hillside neighborhoods, the Payne Chapel, the Cotton Club, and the rich cultural legacy. We affirm our past as a ceremony to prepare for our future. Preserve buildings and neighborhoods so we may bury our ghost each time we pass them. We build buildings to stop the ghost from turning life into a memory from inaccessible housing and support. Reminisce about field trips to the North Pole, believing Santa's home base was just a few hours away. Feeding lettuce to a black-tongued giraffe and fearing that inevitable sticky lick. Staring up at the Antlers Hotel as if it was created in the clouds. Upturned pepperoni boats swimming across cheese lagoons and numbers in mirrors, serving up childhood wonder at Fargo's. Checking out your very first book at PPLD with your very own library card. The feel of red cushioned seats at Kimball's for an afternoon show. Learning to line dance as a collegiate rite of passage. There is Tesla coil electricity in the air. We are charged particles crackling with pride and passion as we power this city. Colorado Springs is where the unrelenting spirit of creativity dances with the authenticity of humanity. May we never lose our magic.
I saw trees that were intertwined. It was winter, yet they were in full blossom. I then looked and saw a tree that was not, and all that stood was that one trunk. I saw trees that were intertwined, their branches winded in and through together. I can look and see where each tree started, but where they ended was another story. I saw trees that were intertwined, their trunks and limbs were strong and heavy. Together they could survive any storm or weather, but alone they were sure to wither and die.
I started life as a Navy brat in a town full of Navy brats. It connected us in a way that familiar backgrounds do. I spent 20 years as an airman, gallivanting around the world. Sure, moves come with easy friends, but also new dentists, babysitters, and sports teams. They came with this sprint to find new contacts for my family care plan. And an isolation so deep, you wonder, where is my village? Where are my people? Following a 32-hour drive with 2 kids, a dog, a betta fish, and all of my houseplants, and conveniently a husband that was deployed at just the right time, I rolled up to that mountain view that takes away the breath of so many. I knew in my first few minutes, this is home. I know every one of my neighbors. Marcia keeps me updated on what's going on the Nextdoor app. Hal has taught me how to use so many power tools. Bob will trap you in a 30-minute conversation on the way to the mailbox, and Jody will help you get out of it. Now Tracy, she makes me laugh, like real belly laughs. Marilyn has taught me to never accept anything less than I deserve, and we all watch Ken have the time of his life shoveling everybody's driveway with a snow-adapted four-wheeler. Mike has given us some garage envy, and Dannon has this way of making you feel like you're the only person in the world. Part of this community I fell into, but part of it I have built. I have cried on their couches and chit-chatted about life on their front lawn. We have watched pets, fed fish, and helped each other through trials and tribulations. They have built me up and supported me and my family. They are my village and I am theirs. And if that doesn't tell you that it's home for this military family, I don't know what does.